Everybody. Today is interesting. Today's already been a good day. First of all, today's a great day. It's beautiful out, not cold. Kind of cloudy though. Kind of very cloudy. A little bit of sun, so that's nice. But it's warm. And I'm on my way to go see my neighbor. I'm gonna go see him. Hey, Skip. Yeah, we're supposed to head to town. He said I could tag along if I wanted to, so I do want to. I'm just gonna have to see him. But I'm up earlier than I thought it'd be. And I got a story to tell. I'm just staring him down right now. Sorry. They came back today over there. They're trying to get in their camper right now. The husband, she left. She took the rental van back, and her husband's back there trying to dig in. Their car's still here. Oh my God. They got a lot of nerve. Hey, more. They've got like all the nerve. First, they woke me up today. I'm never in a good mood when someone wakes me up. And it was really freaking early. Like 6 a.m. early. They woke me up. And they woke me up by knocking at my door. And that knock always sets me off too. So you can imagine I wasn't in a good friendly neighbor chatting mood. And I had no pants on. Well, so the good thing is they learned their lesson from the last time of poking their head through my window. They saw everything. But they woke me up by knocking at my door. And I get dressed, come out, say, what's going on? What do you want? I'm not in a good mood because you woke me up. Just asking what they want from me at that early in the morning. They're there dropping off the tiniest, it's a small one too, snowblower that you've ever seen. Because I told them I'm not doing the road anymore. I've been the one doing it by hand, by myself, for the entire winter. So they bought a snowblower, not for them to use and clear themselves out, but for me to use to do the road by myself for the rest of winter and clear them out. I almost fell to my knees laughing. Like the nerve of them. Not, this is to make your life a little bit easier when we're not around, but we're going to help you get the road done. No. This is for you to do the road and dig us out when we're not here. By yourself. Because we're still not going to lift a finger to help do the road. It's all you. But we got a snowblower to make it a little bit easier for you. That's why they woke me up. And how you doing, Deidre? But the audacity, the nerve, the BS. I honestly, I almost broke down laughing. But yet now I'm slowly walking up to my buddy Aubrey's place again to see if he's left for town. Because I want to go to town. I need eggs. Lots of eggs. And vegetables. And food. I did enjoy the cake. I enjoyed it And so did the dog, unfortunately. That little shit, she never steals food. I've never had her steal food before. I trusted her. And that was her plan. Gain my trust, so in a single moment of glory, she could steal a piece of cake. And she ate a piece of cake by herself. First time she stole food from me. Can't even be mad. It was sneaky. It was smart. It was genius. She played me. Army helicopters going overhead. They are, I forget why they do it, but they do this a lot. Oh, I know how smart she is. She is, I don't know, too smart. Training her was too easy. And she has the ability to outsmart me. I'm not saying that's a big Herculean task or anything. That's quite easy. But she can outsmart me. And she does it on a regular basis. Now that little shit took the plate and all. And she knew I was going to come after her because she hid under the bed. With a plate on... freaking... with a plate that has a piece of cake on it. And the best part is she didn't even take she ate the cake on the plate under the bed. Just far enough back that I couldn't reach her. I hear a moose. But, yeah. I'm a little bit earlier than I planned to be walking up this way. I'm going to take a seat. They won't be awake yet. This is where I usually sit. Can't you tell? That's my big ass. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, no, I just don't understand. That's what I was saying before. Like, the neighbors, where do you get off doing that? Like, not just waking me, it's the whole damn thing. Like, imagine banging someone you barely know's door at 3 in the morning, 6 in the morning, whatever, but before 9 in the morning. Imagine banging at someone's door, like bang, 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 to wake them up, to announce the good word that they bought a snowblower so you can clean the driveway easier by yourself and our area by yourself and pay for gas by yourself. But we got you the snowblower so you can do this for us. Something you don't even drive, so you don't even need the driveway. I almost hit my knees laughing. I did literally force my... It was fake, but I did the whole... yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. You know, the fakest laugh that's ever been faked. No, I don't get that they... I get you need to get in and out of your place. That's great. I've been the only person here for a while, and you expect me to keep the road shoveled, which I have been doing because I got nothing better to do. Like, I want to help. I want to be nice. I only stopped the road because you came to me being all bitchy because the road was clear, but you couldn't get into your place because I didn't clear your place. I didn't even clear my place. I cleared the road. So I stopped clearing the road, and now they know I stopped clearing the road because they started parking way up front. That's where they've been leaving that van, is way up front. And yeah, dropping off a snowblower so I could do the road by myself and their place for them by myself because they had no plan on continuing, helping at all. Oh, it's bullshit. But good news is it is sun in my eye. But I am heading to my neighbor's place. Probably heading into town. I've been working on a video today. Hopefully, get this video done. Like I'm trying to get a lot of what I lost back. Nah, I can't get it back, but get some of the better videos I did. I'm proud of. Remade in a similar style and try to do it just as good, if not better. And I'm trying to do some half an hour long videos, and that's what I'm working on. And slowly getting footage to do so. Oh, not much. Just sitting here. I'm a little bit too early to go up to my neighbors. I don't want to be like, hey, it's wake the fuck up. Let's go to town. It's 10:15. That'd be rude. I gotta probably leave this spot at about 11:30, 11:35. By the time I finish the walk down there, they should be up, ready, eating their breakfast, dressed and ready to go. And I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna come to town with you guys. Funny point. That's another reason why I want to go to town, is to talk to the thrift store. I'm trying to source the spot for scrap leather. That'll be consistent. And they get a lot of donations that they end up throwing away, especially leather that might have a little bit of mold on it. 90% of that leather is still good. You just cut out the places with mold, you harden it, and then you make things like leather pants, armor, wallets, a gimp suit, whatever you want, really. Thank you, man. Yeah, no, the dog, I had her out earlier. I had her out at about 9 in the morning for about an hour. I ran her pretty hard today. But this is a trip she's not allowed to come on. She's in heat still, and I don't want her to get mounted by somebody's dog. And she doesn't do well in the car. So she's inside a little bit more than she normally is. I let her out a lot. Like today was an hour. I ran her, and then inside because, I don't need a pregnant moose. She's too young for a teenage pregnancy. And text call, thank you very much. Oh, I gotta just keep moving. Ugh. So I've been off of nicotine for 2 months now. Yay me, haven't had a puff in 2 months. For the last 24 hours, for some reason, I've been really jonesing for like a hit of a vape or a cigarette. Honestly, I've been thinking the ashiness of the cigarette. Text, I really do appreciate that, and I'm still fought. MS is kicking my ass, man. I'm still going through everything, trying to find the right balance of medication, the right medications that work for me. Like, I've gotten rid of all my pain management medications because they just do too much. They numb me out, and I've started switching to a not a THC, but the other one, the CBD, a CBD gummy, which is I'm doing wonders, honestly. And I'm trying to. That's another thing I have to pick up today. I want to pick up a few of those. And probably spend $30 on those. That'll be about 10 of them. So I'll be able to get out a little bit more. And I need eggs, vegetables. I I was apparently they stock lotus root at my local grocery store, and I love lotus root. So I'm gonna get some lotus root and make some really spicy nongshim instant noodles or some seafood instant noodles with an egg and that and all that jazz, and have a really nice shitty ramen meal. Lotus root is food. Oh yeah, that's the thing, Skip. I was thinking about buying some lozenges, something just to give me that little hit, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to ignore the craving. I'm going to ignore that craving, and instead of that, I will buy some more instant noodles, eggs, and lotus root, and some beef, and make myself some ramen. Lotus root is just a vegetable. It's almost like an octagon. When you cut it, it's the root of the lotus flower. It doesn't really have much of a taste. It's more crunchy than anything. Antibiotics for my leg. And then I couldn't even drink the beer because I think I read. But $2 for a beer is a lot of money. Lotus flower does not give you a buzz. You might be thinking of the poppy flower, but you're not thinking about the lotus flower. Okay, get up and move soon. I'm gonna head back on the road and start my walk. Yeah, well, man, you up here. You can go ice fishing right until what? April, right until the beginning of April. Yeah, so it's a lot more expensive up here. Alcohol is taxed to death in Canada. So a 6-pack of beer costs the cheapest beer you can buy is $13.50. A 12-pack is $27. A 24-pack comes out to $48.50 for a 24-pack of beer. It's ridiculous. It is over $2 for the cheapest beer you can buy. Well, actually, the fact is, if you went to Quebec, you would have no problem with the beer. Beer's cheaper in Quebec. You can get beer for about 80 cents a beer. Quebec, they're taxed differently. Actually, I want to take a trip to Quebec just for that point. And now we're back walking. Quebec is actually where it's at for cheaper alcohol. They're not taxed as much as like Ontario. And it's the same thing with our they're calling it the excision tax. Over in Maine, I'll price it out. A 120 milliliter bottle of vape juice at 25 to 50 milligrams of nicotine, the kind we can't get here, we can get a maximum of 20. Over there, it's $20 for 120 milliliters. They don't sell the 120 milliliters here. They sell the 60s at 20 milligrams of nicotine. That shit's $80 for 60 milliliters versus 20 for 120 in the States. Oh, Skip, you're way ahead of me with beer. You're drinking three every hour. If we're sitting in front of the campfire over a 3-hour time period, I got myself a 6-pack. I've probably had 3 of those beers, maybe 4 of those beers. But not only that, I'm plastered. I'm shit-faced. The alcohol hits me and it stays with me. That's why I say 1 beer, 2 beers is usually enough for me. I'm like hypersensitive to a lot of things. It's kind of funny, though we're talking about booze. We're going to be making some homestead wine in the today and tomorrow. Is this Wednesday? Tomorrow. The people who give us the meat and the stuff have a shipment of a shipment of fruit that would otherwise go into the garbage or pig feed. And it's perfectly fine. It's just the ends and whatnot and trimmings they do when they do those pretty arrangements at the store. So really pretty arrangements. And yeah, we're taking that in a stock pot to simmer for about a half an hour to pasteurize and strain it out. Use the water that we strain out. Use the veggies to squeeze out all the juice, plus add some sugar and some other juice. And we're making bushcrafted wine or homestead wine. That's kind of one thing with that's kind of why I miss the nicotine a little bit, is it helps with migraines so much, and I don't want to go back to it at all. Smoking is just too expensive. But no, that's going to be part of the video I'm working on, is the bushcraft wine or the homestead wine. We're doing it up at my buddy's place, but we got they're saying it's going to be about 100 to 150 pounds of fruit trimmings. So once it's all boiled and juiced out, and the sugars are maybe 5 to 15 gallons of wine is going to be made. I know I don't have the skill to do it, or I want to start doing a lot more for myself. This year, the main project isn't going to be anything like that. The main project is to get my house built and to get a greenhouse up and start to grow, plus the chicken coop. I've got a lead on a special kind of chicken. They're meat and egg birds. They're not that productive for eggs, but they do produce eggs. You know, they're freaking chickens. They're birds. Of course they're going to produce eggs. But they're built for this kind of climate. Extreme, like -40 weather. All they do is you barely got to feed these things too. They literally just dig into the ground and still forage during the winter. And I want them. Oh, shit. That's why you get the chicken coop with some chicken wire around it. Really plant that chicken wire and hope for the best. I don't necessarily think the wolves are going to come after the chickens so much. My buddy Aubrey, he has had chickens. He's processed them all already, but he had a pack of wolves breaking into his chicken yard. He brought out his gun, shot one. He's still got that wolf skin in his freezer. He picked one of the wolves off, and they haven't been back since. They kind of associate, let's not mess with these birds, or we won't make it out alive. Yeah, no, wolves aren't stupid. Actually, it happened right on live stream. A wolf popped its head out behind when I was had that old cabin that I built. Sitting out there having a fire, playing with the dog, and a wolf pops his head out of the woods behind me, like looking at Moose, trying to get Moose to come play. Well, Moose thought it was come play. I had to grab her, throw her inside. That was, yeah, come play. My buddies are in the back of the woods here. We're hungry. You're small. And now, the wolves are all around right now. They keep coming onto the property where my place is. Just because she's in heat and they can smell her. And they all want, I don't need a half moose, half wolf little creature running around. In fact, that is the absolute last thing I want, is a moose mixed wolf. Or a teenage pregnancy. Moose is too young to have a teenage pregnancy. Way too young. Oh. Yeah, this is getting closer and closer and closer. Oh, Punk. Yeah. I want to say you're absolutely right. You said you sent me a comment about on the live stream yesterday. You're absolutely right. Politics is something I really shouldn't be commenting on because my knowledge of politics are from like last year. From I haven't really kept up with. It's not been possible for me to keep up with any recent world events. I just don't have the data connection. I don't have the cell connection. This thing even keeps failing. It's on the Bell network. I've got to switch to the Rogers network, something on the Rogers network to get proper coverage up here, and I'm doing that at the end of the month. But you are absolutely right. I shouldn't be commenting on politics and stuff like that because I don't know jack shit. Well, anyways, guys, I'm probably gonna let you go, and I'm gonna head where I've got to go. I'm almost there now, and they should be getting up about now. So yeah, if I can't go too much further with the phone, anyways, uh, it's a dead zone. A little bit further, I won't have a connection. So love y'all, but I gotta go. I might try to go live when I'm at the grocery store. I haven't made my mind up yet. Probably.